At this stage, I'd like for you to open up your Practice 14 Fashion, not the Practice 14 Fashion 2. That's your movie. Make sure that your words are on. Your words of your items, like whatever the item name is, make sure those are on. Next, you will go ahead on to prepare for slicing. I would like for you to select your slice tool. Get your slice tool. In this particular case, this is it. Alright. After you get your slice tool, then slice around the sections where there will be rollovers. Just like you've done in the previous lessons, practices. This practice is not going to show you every detail but at this point, you should know many of the techniques that you need to and procedures that you need to know. All right, now slice around appropriate areas. Do that now. Now that you have your image sliced, I'm just going to show you mine. All right, sliced in certain areas. Do that for the other two right now. Don't do it right now. We have to do another stage at this point. At this point, you have to turn off the words so that we can name the slices. So let's turn off the words now for the words that are over the images, not the main word like the header or the masthead, not the masthead or the header, but these words here that describe the items that will be rolled over. Now that your words are off, you have to go and select the slice select tool. The slice select tool, not the slice tool. Now just double click over the area that you want to slice. For example, this area, I'm going to double click. This is the area, double click there, and you should type in the words, this should say fashion off, because you don't see the words. So that should say fashion off. After you do that, then hit OK. And do that. This is just a reminder. And do that for each slice. Remember, if the words are off, then you should type in the name, whatever that word is, and put off connected to it. Do not have space. Remember, this is a reminder, a refresher. Do that now. Now that you have named all the layers as whatever the name is as off, all the slices as off, then you have to go to save for web and devices. All right. Now this first save for this item is, you have to save it as HTML and images. All right. You hit save. And then you go to your folder, which is Practice 14 folder, which is here. Now, for your first time saving it, you will not have this image folder, but the computer will create it for you. But make sure you have Practice 14 selected. And then change the format, change this format to HTML and images. You have to have that for your first save, HTML and images. Then you hit the save button. All right, and the computer will do the rest. Do that now. Now that you've done that, you've saved it, it reverts back to the original. Now you have to make sure that you have your slice select tool once again, and double click on that first slice again. And remember, you're gonna select all these slices. The first slice, this time you type in the word, in this particular case, fashion on. My word says fashion, so making sure on this. Let's back up for a minute. We're supposed to turn on the text first. Hold on. All right, let's turn on all the text first before we even touch the slice sections, okay? Go ahead and turn on all your text once again. All right, do that now. Now that your text is on, we're going to go ahead and double click in this first slice. Notice my word says fashion. And I double click and I have to type in the word fashion on, which I already done. And you do that for each slice. Every slice, do that now. After you've done that, you name each slice as on because the words are on now. Then you go up to File to Save for Web and Devices. Do that right now. And after that, you hit Save. And this time, this will be for images only. Make sure it's going to the Practice 14. You already have images from the previous save. And make sure it says images only. And then you hit Save. Do that now. Now do the same thing for the other two pages for the celebrity and the technology. Do that now.